What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a makeup look, and not did I just do one. I did 3 makeup looks. I don't know who in the world possessed me to sit here and do 3 makeup looks and have to post them within like a week, less than a week, really, girl. But I did it. Honestly, I just love an excuse to try new stuff and like try to create something fun. And I did my green like half face paint, like full face glam, like with those like gold nuggets from Get Stone all over my face. I did that last year and I loved it, but I feel like I've changed like my style so much when it comes to makeup. Like I have tried like full like face paints, like illustration stuff like that, stuff that I really hadn't really messed with. And some of the stuff stems from when I was like in that high school, like early college days, when I was like working with my page, my Instagram page. And it's so funny now because like I've been looking at my Instagram, my TikTok, and I'm like, I'm really a beauty creator, slick. Like I do a lot of different stuff. Like I have cooking videos, like workouts, I have art stuff, like I have a couple different things, hair stuff like that. But I really am a makeup account, and I honestly love makeup. Like I truly honestly do. It's something that I would actually enjoy doing for a career if I could do like special effects makeup. So this year, that's really my prime focus. Like, yes, to push myself and like really get these techniques down when it comes to doing like these full face paint looks, like where I'm working with colors that aren't naturally like your skin color. Like I just want to like tighten up my technique, and then I feel like I will be unstoppable once I like tighten it up. And there are some products that like I am trying to add to my rotation, like things I'm gonna try out because I feel like they would be a good replacement for certain products. Like I love my products I have now, but I feel like there are some products that I could use that honestly could make the process easier. And that's like my goal, is to make it look as seamless and like natural, but not natural as possible. So the first look of this little mini series is going to basically be me doing a like face art illustration. Like majority of my base is like my natural base and whatnot, but the top of my head is going to basically be a canvas for a little drawing. And honestly, this is like a test run for me because there are some things I want to do for like the Easter spring season, like some things I've been like playing with and wanting to try. And I feel like this kind of just helped me figure out like what I should do, like what products I should use and stuff like that. So one of the main products you'll see me use in this video is the Made by Mitchell color case, the Electrics one. And honestly, this is one of my favorite products. Like this has really just changed the game for me. I feel like the Danessa Myers Color Fix, like they also like are something I use in rotation almost every single look. And with them, I feel like I can create like little illustrations and stuff on my forehead. And there are actually a couple ideas that like I kind of want to play with, and I kind of just want to like have fun with this because it's just me like taking my art skills and trying to see if I can replicate it or like create a mini art piece on my forehead. I'm gonna take up this space. I got a big ass forehead, so might as well do something with it and like actually push the boundaries, because I feel like that's kind of me with my makeup. Like I do some like I feel like natural or like more everyday glam makeup looks, but like honestly I feel like those be like the ones that shock me because I'd be like, oh, this looks so cute. But like I love a full glam moment. Like there are some looks where I'm like, that full glam base eats. And I love my face paint like makeup looks. I feel like it's just so alt. And it's so funny because people call me emo and I'm like, girl, this is like nothing new. Like you should have truly met high school me, because the playlist I was listening to, oh my god, like but I love getting back into this side or like side of my life and stuff, because I feel like I had to kind of like shrink myself down for a very long time. Like I was really just trying to figure out who I was, and I feel like I know who I am now, and I'm just solidifying that with like every single like day, like every little step I take. Like I'm really trying to just be as authentic as possible, because for a certain like amount of time, like I really can do that. So I don't play about that. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like if something is disturbing my peace, I'm gonna disturb your peace until I can like let something go or like rearrange something, because baby, I do not play about my peace. Y'all don't understand how long it took for me to just like be able to live in peace and not have thoughts running through my head 24/7. Like, oh my god, like I look back at it and I'm like, dang, Ariel, like I'm grateful for you, because girl, like without you, I don't know what I'd be doing. Like I would have probably lost my damn mind by now. Like I feel like I was close to it, but now, we're on the right path. We're on the right path. But yeah, like if there's any makeup looks y'all want to see for spring, please let me know. I'm going to be doing like some flower looks. I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate them. Like, illustrations of flowers. Like more like a watercolor technique, if that makes sense. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can like incorporate that with my makeup. I think I might do like a full face, like face paint vibe. And then I do want to try the glass skin from Pat McGrath Labs. I bought it like when she launched it, like I think a couple weeks ago, a month ago at this point, but I just have not had time to truly like play with it. And then like I still need a blow dryer, and like I have no idea where my blow dryer is. It's probably at work, but like I've seen people use a blow dryer to kind of help it like dry down a little bit faster, and I don't have like one of those little like battery operated fans, so I need to figure something out. Maybe I'll just get like a fan, like a one from like Dollar Tree, you know, like where them fans at, if you know, you know. But I might just have to just blow dry my face by just like swinging the book back and forth and just, you know, making some shape. But yeah, I'm really excited for spring. I love spring. I feel like spring could kind of be like my favorite season. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like because I love summertime, and then I just be thinking about spooky season. It's like I love little aspects of everything, but like spring, because I get to be outside. It's not too cold, it's not blazing hot to where it's uncomfortable, you can't be outside, and I can start like changing certain things with my fashion. I'm not gonna lie, I am a mini skirt girly. Not like too many, because like my thighs too big and like my legs too long for that. I ain't got time for that foolishness. But like I want to start incorporating those little skirts into like my like vibe, my style, but it's gonna have to be like for outside of work, because I'm definitely not wearing no skirt that short to work. And that's kind of why I haven't like worn them in a long time, because I spend majority of my days at work, sadly. Like being an adult, you know, when the people is like, you know, chill, try not to grow up too fast, baby, listen to them, because being an adult is ghetto. Like, oh my god, like I be like, what in the world is going on? Like I don't want to work, and nobody wants to work, and I'm like, bro, I'm just supposed to vibe with this. I'm sure gonna spend majority of my life at work. I feel like I'm always catching up. Oh my gosh. So I literally did this makeup look the other day, and ever since I'm like, I want to do another like sky background face illustration. Like I want to do like a sunset, you know, when it's like pinky purple with a little bit of orange, like that vibe. I feel like that would be so cute for like the spring season. Maybe do like some little animals, like stuff like that. Maybe a little pond. I love drawing like a little pond or some water. Like if you look at majority of my paintings, if they're landscape paintings, there's probably a sun, some clouds, trees, and then like a body of water. Like that is almost all of them, unless it's like a city vibe or whatever. And I don't know, I would say that I would not have considered myself a landscape artist years ago. Like I never really painted landscapes. Like I did it like here and there when I had to, but I was just never a landscape girly. I feel like I was always more like a portrait like person. And I feel like now, like when I see myself doing art, I feel like the last couple of years that I've had, like, you know, since graduating, I feel like that's really just helped me develop my style. And I feel like every year I was kind of focusing on certain things, and now I feel like I'm at this point where like I've taken like the techniques and stuff that I use for abstract paintings and figured out how to like incorporate those into my like all my paintings basically. And then like the style I love with like color pencils and stuff, I still love that, but it's like I'm finding different ways to make things easier and like just incorporate all of the little like techniques and lessons I've learned. And I kind of love it, because like now when it comes to a lot of my drawings, like I'll draw like the base things, and then like usually I'll just freehand stuff in the background. And it's like I used to like run from doing a background. Like when I tell you, it would just be like a plain color, maybe a little design or something in the background, like nothing too crazy, because I didn't want to have to deal with it, and I just want to like focus on the portrait. But I just love to see myself like just evolve with my style and stuff, and just see that I'm actually taking like certain things and like actually incorporating them like subconsciously. And it's like now I see like the benefit of everything, and I'm just excited. Like I have so many different things that I'm trying to work on for this year, and hopefully I can get all of them accomplished, or at least some of them, you know, as long as I'm actually like pouring into my art and not like neglecting it. I feel like I'm good, because I feel like there was a point in time, because like I'm an art teacher, and having to teach art and like creating your own art, like half the time I'm exhausted, you know, from work, because I'm also coach, and it's just like a lot. And I just like, for a while, I just really didn't do much with my art, like, or I would do it like once every couple weeks for like an hour maybe, but like it wasn't that much that I feel like I needed to be like, you know, incorporating into like my like routine in order for me to like keep growing. But I've been like getting more and more like involved with the arts and like certain projects, and I'm trying to finish out some of them, because some of them I've been working on for a good minute, and I've just kind of just been pushing it to side, just not like doing anything, because I was also focusing on my makeup looks too. And now I feel like I'm at this point where I can like balance everything out. And yeah, expect to see more art videos coming soon. Like, I usually don't be feeling like recording, because usually it's like randomly when I get up to paint, and then like I have to make sure I'm in like frame, and like I have to make sure everything is all good. And sometimes I just want to go and like paint or draw or do whatever, but I do want to record some, because it's really cool to just like look back at them and I see like certain techniques I use, and it makes me a little bit more conscious of like how I've done something. That way I can like use that whenever I'm doing something else like in the future that may have like resembled it in a certain bit. At this point, I feel like most people just know that y'all just basically are watching me doing my makeup and just talking about random stuff. But I want to talk about like my top 3 brands. Like, if I had to choose like 3 makeup brands and only use those products, it would probably be Made by Mitchell, Danessa Myers Beauty, and Jellywing Cosmetics, because I love the pigments and the little like prismatic pigments from Jellywing. Like, I use them in almost every single look. Like, I used a couple today. And then like when it comes to Danessa Myers Beauty, the Color Fix, I love the Color Fix. You can do anything with them. And then I love my Love is Love palette. Like, I love that highlighter down bad, and I use one eyeshadow today for my makeup look. And then like the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum, the Blurring Balm like powder, like the foundation one, and the primer. I love them. Like, so right now you see me just going back in with that color fix I used originally for my brows, and I just did this to basically liven up the color, because since I was like, you know, using all these different pigments and stuff, I feel like the color got dulled out a little bit just through, you know, the process of me doing that. So I just want to make them look a little bit more vibrant. And I'm not gonna lie, me in a copper or like an orangey brow, I love it, especially with my hair color right now. Like, I feel like it just vibes out. And then right now I'm just over here putting like the rhinestones in my eyebrow slit. Basically how I do it is I get some clear lash glue, put it in my eyebrow slit, and then I'm going to pick up the rhinestones. Like, I'll put a little bit of lash glue on my hand, and then like I grab my spoolie I use to brush through my brows, and I use the bottom of it to pick up the rhinestones from the top, if that makes sense. So the flat part is like in the air, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's the easiest way for me to put rhinestones on, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I've tried to use different brushes or tweezers and stuff, and it just it's just not it. But I'm just using this black liner from Made by Mitchell. This is the Graph ink liner in a black milk, and this is one of the ones I use the most. I use this one in the Essence Super Precise eyeliner. I literally just found it. When I tell you, I had been looking for that for like months, and I still forgot about it. And I was like cleaning up or doing something randomly, and I was like, oh, not my eyeliner being here. I thought that bitch was MIA. Like, I literally could not find her. But yeah, this is kind of like what I do with my like actual style, like my illustrative style. Like, I outline things in black, and usually I add highlights, but I didn't add highlights, and I probably should have. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes when I be doing my makeup look, I just be ready for that shit to be over with. Like, I be excited to like finish it, and I love the makeup, but sometimes I be tired. And this was like the second look I think I did that day. Like, I've been like in crunch mode right now, because whenever like I have like breaks from work and stuff, like I'm always trying to like record as many videos as possible, because like when I get busy like with work and just life and stuff, like sometimes it's hard for me to record videos. Like, I'll forget, or like I just won't be like feeling the mood to do it, because sometimes I don't want to be on camera. I'm not gonna lie to you, like sometimes that's how I determine like what videos I film on certain days. Like, if I'm like, I don't really feel like being seen, then I'll just do like an artsy video or like a cooking video or something like that. But if I feel like actually being in the camera and turning this shit on, like I will. But sometimes like I'm just not feeling it. And it's so funny to me, because I feel like some people don't realize that like I've dealt with anxiety. Like, I be getting anxious. Like, I remember when like I do programs and stuff and I have to go and dance and stuff, like I know that I can do it, but sometimes I still be getting the jitterbugs and my stomach be wanting to turn upside down. But I'm like, Ariel, you got it, you got it. And that has honestly come from a lot of just healing and journaling and working and like literally just like trying to change my mindset. Like, that shit took me years, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because me, like, 4 or 5 years ago, baby, 6 years ago, girl, like, I feel like for a while I idolized that version of me because of like what was going on in my life. And I felt like I was, baby, that was my ego. I was in my ego era real bad. Like, real bad. It was like after I crossed, like, girl, I'm over here doing do I miss that time? Sometimes I actually do. I'll be like, damn, I wish I could go back to that time. But then I'll be thinking about some shit that happened. I'll be like, you know what? I'm glad they were not there. But like, I miss college, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I feel like I just miss it because I was actually being able to like be around like my friends and stuff and like actually do stuff. And it's so hard, I feel like, because the work-life balance, I feel like for most people is like terrible because like these jobs, ugh, girl, I don't even know, like, be for real, does a 5-day work week, like, do we gotta do that? I don't think so. I feel like we could change that. But like, I feel like everybody's always drained because there's so much shit going on, and then like nobody wants to go out, or like some people go out, but baby, sometimes my weekend just needs to be me resting. I don't need no noise because like I be getting overstimulated, and I hate that because like I miss hanging out with my friends, and it's like there's certain things that like I want to do, but it's like everybody's always tired, and it's like money, because why is everything so damn expensive? Like, girl, y'all was already pushing the budget like years ago, but now you really over here trying to break the bank. What did we do to you? Like, what did we do to you? Like, I just don't get it. But yeah, I'm just, I feel like I'm entering this whole new chapter in my life, which I'm excited for and stuff. It's not like anything negative, but it's like, bro, I be looking around and like really thinking about the shit that I want to do. I'm like, oh, this is finna be a lot. Like, I'm finna be working my ass off to get there, and like I know it's gonna be like well worth it and stuff. But it's like, I feel like since I'm 26 now, and I've been 26 for like 2 seconds, mind you. Also, I'm a Pisces. I feel like people hate us, and I mean, yeah, sometimes I get it, but I'm just really like, look, I want to take my 20s, like the rest of my 20s, very seriously. And I mean, I feel like I've always been a little bit more serious than certain people, but it's like, no, like, I'm not gonna sit here and play around. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time, my energy in spaces or places that don't serve me. Like, if you are not helping me propel myself, girl, get the fuck up out of here. Because it's like, I want to start a family. Like, I want to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, where like I can actually see this person, and like, you know, we can do things and be able to like afford to do things, stuff like that. And then like I will eventually start a family. But my thing is, and I know everybody always says like, oh, there's never a perfect timing, but for me, it's like, if I can't take care of myself, or I can't support me and another person, especially a child, then I'm not gonna play around like that. Because we're trying to reduce the amount of trauma, because, you know, life be doing her big one. And if I can like alleviate any like trauma or like unnecessary hardships, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Like, that's just, I don't know. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want no kids right now. Like, I still feel like I am very, very young. Like, and I'll be like, damn, I'm really an adult. Like, but I'm like, girl, me with some kids, what the fuck? I'll be like, people want me to have kids? I'm like, I'm young. And then I'll be like, I'm older than somebody because it's with kids. I'm like, girl, I would be the rich auntie. I would love to. I'm basically like the rich cousin, like the celebrity one. Like, basically, like, in my head, even though it's so crazy, bro. Like, I feel like I was living a Hannah Montana life, and now people are like, oh, you have a YouTube channel, and like they're finding me, and it's just so, like, I love to see it because I love the support, but it's like so awkward when like people who know you in a certain setting like find out, they're like, oh, you be popping your shit, and it's just like I'm really the shit, but I be really hiding and act like I'm just a average gal, and girl, no, you is not. No, you are not. Side note. So I will be posting a like tattoo tour sometime soon. Like, I just want to post like some of my actual like tattoo vlogs from a while ago. It's just like that time period, there was a lot going on. I still don't want to go back to that time period, but I know I gotta face it, and it'll be okay. But yeah, there are a couple different like tattoo vlogs I'm gonna get out, and then I'll post like my tattoo tour. So I probably will post it within the next month, probably. Yeah, because I will be getting tattooed once again in like a month or so. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, tattoos are for me, like, they're like a good day, like a little reward or something. Like, you made it through all this bullshit, look. Go ahead and get you a tattoo. Go ahead and adorn yourself. I love my tattoos, and it's so funny because I feel like so excited because I told people years ago, I was like, y'all better be like okay and like really just soak in the fact that I barely had any tattoos when I had like 3. So I'm like, this is gonna be the least tatted I will ever be. Like I want my body covered. And this is what happens. Like, bro, I remember growing up, like I would be watching them tattoo shows. Like I remember when Ink Master like first came out, and like what was it, like Miami Ink? It was like a couple different tattoo shows, bro. Those were my like me and Ink Master, bro. One thing about it, I was gonna record that so I can go back and watch it because that was my show, and I feel like it's still a good show and I love it like still. But I'd be like, damn, tattooing could be fun, but I would never want to do like tattooing for like a profession because I feel like my anxiety would be too bad because I'd be like scared. I don't know what that I would like fuck somebody up. And you know, I could draw and maybe, you know, get somebody to tattoo them for me, you know, or maybe get like the little like fake skin or whatever and practice with that. I feel like that would be a cute little side quest. I know it's not like like an actual side quest, but like I'm telling you, like there's so many little certifications and stuff that I will probably end up getting before I turn 30 is really crazy. Like I'm gonna have like all the little like boost ups honestly at this point. But yeah, the video is almost over. I hope y'all have been doing good. I hope y'all have been, you know, taking care of yourself. And if you haven't heard it lately, I just want to say that I love you so much and I am so proud of you. There has been a lot going on, and you know, any hard times or like anything that you're going through right now, just know that it will end. Things will get better, and at the end of the day, you are loved, you are cared for, and you are supported. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any looks that you want me to do or like any ideas like for anything in general, like any other videos that doesn't have to be makeup related, please let me know. But I love y'all so much and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.